And a slow reveal.
Right, here we go. We've been playing Tzolk'In tonight, and Peter has won, and therefore will appear on the video telling us how he achieved his victory. Peter, take it away.
I was fortunate enough to get a card which gave me a skull, and I think that set me off to a good start, and I had lots of food to spend, which also was a good start and put me ahead of the rest of the field, and they never caught me up.
That's a good point. I think it's a very good analysis. Chris, Chris, talk about, you start off like a train.
But I give the impression of starting games well, and I peak too early, and it all goes horribly wrong. I never quite get the engines right to be able to generate the resources to be able to get everything right. I think I finished the game relatively strongly by scuppering everyone else from going too much further ahead by turning the cog twice as I took first player. But that was probably, very much a Pyrrhic victory.
Forgotten.
Gary, what do you make of it? Tell us about the game.
Mr. Tassini and Luciani have done a fantastic game. It's a good, heavy game that plays in 2 hours, which is remarkable, really. Lots of decision making. Even if you're feeling you're falling behind, there's some nice ways. Like I came back in the temples, which was pleasant for me. Didn't mean that I won or anything, but it was just I enjoyed it in the game. And so even if you're not doing too well, you can still enjoy the game because there's some nice decisions to make. And it's probably the best game I've played in many years of this
Am I allowed
nature.
to add anything?
Of course you are.
Peter, of course.
Back to Peter.
Okay. Another advantage I had was movement in the temples. I was ahead of everybody at the halfway scoring, and that gave me another big lead.
Well, we were obviously too kind to you with all those mulligans we gave him. But he is getting on a bit, so we give him a bit of leeway. Stephen?
I totally agree with Gary. I mean, we've played. I've been playing this game 5 years, possibly that long. I don't know. When was it?
Probably.
When was it released?
I think we played it when it came
And
out.
I'd have to say that it's a game you keep coming back to again and again and again. I tend to forget what I did when I was playing it well. I have won this game. I think you have to realise that unless you get the victory points, you're not going to win. And there's only 3 ways to get victory points. So you do have to keep your eye on that. But it is, I think it's just such a beautiful crafted game. I just love the dials, which Gary is now showing you, because they are, it looks sort of
Game of
looks like
Thrones.
it's a bit like cosmetic
It's like the
sort
opening
thing,
of Game of Thrones, Steve.
but it's absolutely brilliant mechanism.
It is.
And it just works so superbly well.
2012.
We have played the expansion. Nick's got the expansion.
It's 5 years.
We've been a little bit
This edition.
well, we're not really given enough chance really, but because the base game is so strong, I don't think it's one of those games you want to get too far away from that because it's such a good game. I don't want to spoil it by playing expansions. When we did play them, we did kind of think it did seem to skew the game quite a bit. So I don't know if we're going to. We may get around to playing the expansions, but it is such a solid game. And if you're out there and you don't play these heavy games, try this because it's just refreshingly brilliant each time you play it.
I think you've said enough now, Steve.
Thank you.
Yes, I think yes.